What's up, barbecue fans? My name is Jake, and today is an exciting day. Inside this box, I've got Yoder's latest accessory. I have the other version of this accessory, and I'll tell you what, from day one, I called it a game changer. This just takes it up another level. Let's check out what's inside this box. I don't know about you, but I love opening up a new shiny gadget. I have a little bit of a gadget addiction. I'm the first to admit it. I've got an entire shelf downstairs that's got different cooking gadgets. I've been buying them a long time, and it's an addiction that I enjoy. This guy is especially shiny because it's all stainless steel. This is the brand new stainless steel version of Yoder's wood-fired oven. Now listen, I said wood-fired oven. Many people would call this a pizza oven. And I'll tell you what, it makes amazing pizza. I have done Poland style pizzas, I've done Detroit style, cast iron, calzone for the pizza world, and this thing makes an amazing pizza. But it does a lot more than that. You could do steaks in here, meatballs. I've made wood-fired meatballs and they're absolutely delicious. Mac and cheese, lasagna. I've tried a whole chicken on video. I've since perfected it, but on camera the first time I got a little burnt on the skin. This guy gets hot. I did some chicken wings. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and if you're looking for one Yoder accessory, this is hands down the best one they have. If you've got a Yoder 480, 640, you gotta get one of these things. This will take your cooking to a whole new level. I call this a game changer when I first heard about it, and I thought if it lived up to half the expectations I had, it would be amazing, and it did. I mean, it works amazingly. So, as we all know, maybe you don't know, you should know, the Yoder goes up to 600 degrees at its highest setting. Now, that is the sensor's temp. Inside the oven, it's gonna get a lot hotter. The stone, which I'll show you right now, this stone will go 700, 800 degrees plus, depending on how long you preheat it, so you can get it super hot. Here it is right here. You'll notice it has a flat side, which is not gonna come across on camera, and it's got a porous side, okay? When you start using this guy, this just slides in, but it just slides in there like that, right? When you start using this guy, you're gonna start with the porous side, and do not put any oil on this. All right, this is a porous material like any other pizza stone. You can put a little bit of flour on it when you do an initial burn in on it, but do not do anything else to season it. And to clean it, you just use a wire brush or brass brush to keep it nice and clean. And you could do a deeper clean if you wanted to. There's instructions that come with it. As this gets used over time, you can flip it over and even it out. So as far as the stainless steel version of this oven, it is going to be replacing the previous version. There's nothing wrong with the previous version, just Yoder has decided to upgrade it and offer it in a stainless steel version moving forward. Now, if you have the original version like me and you want to upgrade it to the stainless steel version, they are going to be offering an upgrade where you can just replace the top with stainless steel. Totally up to you. I've got 30 or 40 cooks on my version and I have absolutely zero problems with it. The one thing to note, this gets hot, right? The dome gets over 800 degrees. So over time, this is gonna build up a patina on it and it's gonna go brown, perfectly natural, but it's going to last a very, very long time. Outside of that, there is absolutely no performance difference between the original version, but if you're looking for another accessory, I can't stress how amazing this is. I mean, I have a wood-fired oven. You guys know that if you've been around the channel. If you're not, time to subscribe while you're down there. But look, wood-fired ovens are amazing. Great flavor food, but it's like an offset. You've got to babysit a fire, except for when you're running at 800-900 degrees, you've got to add wood sometimes every like 6 minutes. And you can't add too big a piece because then it puts the flame out, and the learning curve on that is pretty steep. Now look, I went through the learning curve and I absolutely love my wood-fired oven, but there's something to be said about being able to set this at 500 degrees or 600 degrees and just peel out pizza after pizza after pizza after pizza and not have to worry about maintaining a fire at all. The one little caveat I will tell you, don't cut corners on your pellets, right? Lower quality pellets are not going to perform as good as higher quality pellets. So make sure you're using some higher quality pellets so you can maximize your temperature in here. Let me bring you in and we'll install this real quick and we'll wrap up. So before I put this in real quick, I want to show you a couple things. Number one, you got to take out your top rack and you got to take out your diffuser plate and have this open. We now have a new heat diffuser plate that is specifically for the oven, right? You can see it's got holes that are different here. Obviously this side's closer to the fire. Our fire is going to come out here, right? This allows the fire to come up and give us some of that over the top cooking. And what Yoder's done here is they've added larger holes the further we are away from our heat source to help even cook. And then what we've got here is we've got some slots, all right? There's 4 slots. The oven sits on these 4 slots like so. All right, and then you can slide in your oven, or sorry, you can slide in your pizza stone. But what we want to do here is there is a lip here, okay? All this lip does is ensure that we don't slide off. But when you put this in, I made this mistake early on because I didn't read the instructions, to be honest. But you put this in and you want to push it all the way over to the left. So let's install this guy now. So as you can see, it catches on this little lip here. That has the key for the full-size diffuser plate, right? So we're gonna push that all the way over. Now our firebox comes right up here and our flame comes over the top. And then what we do, we put that in like so, all right? And you'll know because it's locked in place now, right? That stainless steel is getting a little bright, all right? So we're locked in place. And then what we do is we slide in our pizza stone with the kind of the other side is smooth. So this is a little rougher. We're gonna have that up. And then we're ready to turn on our oven. And then we're ready to go and fire it up. So a couple final thoughts here. First and foremost, the stone is pre-seasoned, right? I mentioned you can put a little bit of flour on there to help with the first cook, but after that, don't do anything with it. Look at your manual. To give you an idea when you're doing pizza, if you set it at 550 and you let that preheat, you always preheat it for a minimum of 20 minutes, you're gonna get somewhere between 750 and 850 inside the dome. So this gets just as hot as a wood-fired oven, no problem whatsoever. But the big thing here is you need to let it preheat at least 20 minutes before you do anything. So unfortunately, I've got some rain coming in. I can't do a cook on it, but I will link to a couple videos right here. Hey, listen, real quick, if you're into pellet grills, I launched a new website, new newsletter, pelletgrillsecrets.com. Go check that out, sign up for my free newsletter, and I'll send you my 11 secrets to more smoke on a pellet grill. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. If you picked up one of these wood-fired ovens or you got the original, leave me a comment down below and let me know how you like it.